What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video today. Before we start the video, of course, hopefully you guys are having a very good day today. And today we are almost done with all the videos. I have here 8 runs, and this one was pretty tough here. MAJIN Power. I did not like this at all as far as a no item run. This was not too difficult. I mean, it was difficult because the reason why is because no one in this team can actually tank except for the AGL Skinny Boo. He's really good, but the rest of the characters really just cannot take a hit, and these guys hit very hard. Now, they did kind of bounce this out, and the reason why is because there's so much regeneration on this team, which is really good, but one super attack on the wrong person, which is basically everyone except for AGL Skinny Boo, and you're pretty much GG's out of here, right? Because the super attacks do like over, probably I want to say like on average like 400 to 500k of damage, which is really insane here. Now, reason why I did also bring here was actually the LR Tech module or Oob here, and the reason why is because of these super attacks or damage we're taking from normals, right? Because I found myself being below 40% very often, and the good thing about Oob is that he also does lower attack here. Now this again, it's killed or be killed basically, because again, the moment that you do take a super attack, it's pretty much game over. Now AGL Boo Piccolo, I'd probably say you definitely need to run it on this team here, especially if you're doing this with items, and the reason why is because he does quite a lot. Not only does he dodge and stun, but he also does heal up HP at the start of each turn, which is really good. And he's probably, I'd say, probably the MVP number 2. Number 1, I would definitely say it's gonna be here the Skinny Boo, the AGL one. The Fit Boo, because he's just so much better than everyone in my opinion, because he has that high defense. He's very close to 300k of defense here. And then probably the LR MAJIN Boo here is probably MVP number 3 because he does so much damage here. You can see here that we actually take out Supreme Kai very easily, and we actually kill Gohan here. I think we almost killed Gohan, right? Now the trick, if you are going to try and do this with no items, is that you want to try and stack up your Dokkan meter as fast as possible, right? Because again, any one of these characters that super attack you, you are pretty much donezo. You don't have to worry too much about HP, even though you do take a lot of damage. And the reason why I can, again, is because of the regeneration from everyone, which is really good. Now you can see this first turn, these kids are a menace. I hate these kids so much. Their normals are just, disgusting. And also that their super attacks, again, is just going to kill you in one shot. Now, when running this team here, I did bring the Tech Exchange MAJIN Boo. The reason why is because I did use him as a leader, because he is providing a 170 across the board, so our HP is looking pretty high. Basically almost at 530k of HP. Yeah, and you can see our type disadvantage. We are taking only basically 6k, which is double digits for me in Super Battle, which is really good. Fortunately, no stun from the AGL Skinny Boo or Fit Boo here, but he does get that chance to dodge. He has 50% chance to dodge, and he also has a medium chance to stun the enemy. Now this LR MAJIN Boo would have been really good if he can actually seal the super attacks in his base form. I feel like that's kind of a miss here, because when you do transform to Buhan, you do have that 5-turn sealing, but I feel that's so useless because you just never see it in action. Even in long events, right? So again, I don't know what was the point to make him seal in Buhan state, because Gotenks is really known for sealing, right? So I feel like that should have been in his base form, and I think this would have been much more better for this character, especially with our content today. Again, Buhan's really good, I would say, but now this is where you kind of see here where Vegito is definitely, in my opinion, better than Buhan, because he has a scouter effect for 10 turns. Where Buhan, even when you transform, you get the sealing effect for 5 turns, which is kind of useless, because you're just almost never going to be using it, right? Unless you don't have a full rainbow Buhan and your team's not fully rainbowed, then maybe I could see it if you have him at 55%. But if you have him 79% higher, I probably would say that you're not going to see his sealing effect very useful, right? So there we go. I put Buhan in the front, no stun again, which is very unfortunate. I am relying on a chance to dodge, which we actually do get here. That was very risky. But we are able to take care of Trunks, which is really good. And also we did get super last phase, so we're probably not going to get super attack this turn here as well. So there we go. We take care of Gotenks, thank God, because he had a little HP left. And now we can actually just focus on Trunks here. Now, this is the same strategy I did use on my previous Super Battle for the Revenge category. You basically just want to focus on one enemy while you try to make the other enemy like debuff, stun, or sealed. Because again, their HP is really not that high. They're actually very, very squishy. So now we finally have the exchange of Majin Buu, which is completely fine. I try and make sure I build up my Dokkan meter as fast as possible. Again, our HP is not an issue because we are going to heal up very rapidly. So there we go. I get the same type keystrokes as much as possible. Of course, we get super just before we finish off Trunks, and of course Skinny Buu decides not to dodge as well. I'm okay with that because again, we're going to heal up anyway. And of course now we get the stun as well. So, you know, AGL Skinny Buu is definitely the MVP. I would say he's the most valuable player because again, he has a chance to dodge, but also he has a chance to stun as well. So there goes the Tech Majin Buu. I was going to put him in the front, but I didn't want to keep him on rotation if we actually go to the next phase. Because he's not, you know, the strongest here. So of course, there's multiple attacks in the front, but he is going to be debuffed here. And he's also stunned for 2 turns, which is really good. So I decided to transfer with the Buhan, and I try and make sure that I heal up. And also I get the same type key spheres for the other 2 Majin characters because we are very close to a Dokkan attack. Alright, so there we go. Beautiful. And now we take care of Trunks. 4.5 again. The ceiling effect is just so useless because again, Trunks is dead here. So again, I feel like the ceiling should have been on his base form. I think it makes a lot more sense. And then they could have left Buhan the way he is for his transform state. Alright, so now we go to the last stage here. And this, I've been here many times. And the only issue is going to be Vegeta. Vegeta can super attack anyone, and we are dead. Only AGL Skinny Buu, again, has a chance to survive. But I've taken like 700k of damage from Vegeta's super attack, which is really ridiculous. So, again, we just have to focus here on Goku, in my opinion, just because we have 2 LR Majin Buus. And we can rack up damage on Goku very easily. Again, I see the Dokkan meter. We're very close to filling it up. And of course, we get supered here. And then this is all based on Majin Buu, so we actually do survive. We actually get the dodge, which is really nice. And then we need Majin Buu to stun here, because if he does, that guarantees our victory. And boom, there she goes. We actually got the beautiful medium chance to stun. So finally, the RNG is finally paying off here. And now we can go completely crazy on Goku as well, because you can see here, 1 super attack takes a quarter of his HP. And we actually got here the double super attack, which is really good. So now we have a Dokkan attack next phase, and Goku's HP is halfway. So again, this was pretty tough as a no item run, just because the super attacks are basically the main issue. Like, there's no one that can really survive it. Some other characters you could bring here as well. You could bring here the 50% support physical Buu if you wanted to. But I only have him at 55%, so he's really not reliable on a no item run. But if you are using this with items, you can definitely get this done here. It's not that difficult with items, but as far as a no item run, it's pretty difficult. So now I can see here that I am going to give here a 12 key super to Majin Buu. And the reason why is because I want to make sure that we actually get the Dokkan attack this phase. So I grab these AGL orbs, I go for Goku here. And I keep going for Goku just to make sure that he is going to be Dunzo. Because we are very close to actually killing him here. So there we go. We take 3 figures from a normal attack, which is basically nothing. And again, you want to save your Dokkan meter for the last phase, so you can probably one-shot almost everyone, right? So there we go. We get the Dokkan attack. Again, pretty good RNG. The fact that AGL Skinny Buu did actually stun the Vegeta here was actually very clutch, because again, if we did not stun, we probably would have got super in the front, and we probably would have died also. So of course, Goku does survive with the smallest health bar. No additional super from the Majin Buu, which is fine. And of course, we actually get the stun here. But we do get a double super attack, which is really good. And do we get a stun? We don't, but we do get a beautiful crit. And then here comes the Tech Majin Buu here. He's really bad. I will say that. The base form is just really bad. But we do get the crit, and we actually get the victory. So there we go. A no item run finally in the books for the Majin Power. This took me all day to actually get this here, because listen, my boys, I might do like a compilation at the end for all my failed attempts. But this, I just kept getting one shot with the super attacks, which is really annoying. Alright, so that's a video, my boys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos come down below. Let me know your team builds, alright? And hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!